Hello everyone. This is 16th of October. Just I wanted to put for you a quick video for BTC to cover a few things and to see what exactly we are dealing with. So, move charts. I mean, I would say we are still, yeah, kind of in a range-bound environment. Uh, it's absolutely valid to look into it in this way. We got a kind of a nice price action here, just like for like a local range, I would say. So if you'll be focusing on this to be just like a local range, where we swept the low, there is a probability to sweep the highs. And where exactly this probability it sits exactly, if we started really pushing uh, above these levels, then I think more or less there is a probability to move all the way to 115,900, maybe even like let's say to come to 116 or 117 region. There is still a probability. For now, we're not really there. Could we see more of a price action to develop here? Could be also, by the way, one more sweep to the downside that you might see it. So still be open for that. But my main play here is just for this move to the upper side. Now, something I want to talk to you about it. I don't want you like really to take it in any bearish way. Actually, I used to say it all the time. If the price is going lower, then they are buying. If the price is going higher, then they are selling. And I'm not going to change this thesis for whatever it takes. Of what I care about now, the way how exactly I'm looking at BTC for the time being. We do have this range that is sitting from here to here. That's for now. Could we go lower? Very possible. And for me, I'm open for BTC to go lower. For what I care about for now is the signs that I saw it here. And this is where exactly you can go and check where exactly I told you that we put some kind of signs, but exactly for now it got confirmed because you don't know really if it's confirmed or it's not confirmed till the move it happened. And we put some signs of reversals for the trend. So for me, the way how I'm dealing with it, that the trend is now to the downside. It doesn't mean that you have to go and just like to nuke from here. No, you can still go a little bit to the upper side, come back lower, you can move. But for now, the trend for me is to the downside. How we can do that and what that it's going to help us to identify? Well, it's going to help you to identify a few things. First of all, I'm going to be focusing more on intraday and intra-week mainly. So I wouldn't be just like, go off gut. Now you need to be conservative when you are playing these kind of setups because it's all about banking profits at the right time and, just like playing it in this way. There's still a probability that you really might continue to shop here and you wouldn't be seeing anything major. Maybe by tomorrow, possible weekend, also possible, that we might come and we might sweep these levels to the downside. So today, just like you're going to continue chop by tomorrow or the day after tomorrow or the weekend or whatever it is that you might come to sweep these levels and maybe to see some kind of reversals to the upper side. Now, I'm just putting this as a probability that it might happen. The one thing that you need to react to it in this way, it's just like if really we started seeing the prices just trading above this, I think you do have a decent amount of shorts here that they're going to start looking to close their trades and the sell pressure. I think buyers they're going to start stepping in and just uplifting the price to higher levels in order to come and to take these highs. Because for me, these highs, it's looking like these are poor highs, should be taken out. Now for the cycle, could this be a local top? Possible. That's my just personal opinion. That for me, this is also a poor top. And we should be taking these highs at some stage later on. I'm not talking about that this could happen after 2 months or 3 months or whatever it is. I'm just telling you that for me, I wouldn't be considering that this is the top for the cycle. We could see more, to the downside. I'm open for it. It could take more time. It could take like literally a month, or take like let's say 1.5 month, 2 months. It's very possible. But my point at this stage, that's how exactly I'm dealing with things. So I'm focusing more on just like looking at what exactly we are putting in terms of weekly trades. BTC was really choppy, and we couldn't really like let's say trade good trades like this week for an intra week. But that's the beauty part of it. If you really have a system and you can use it with other assets, you will be able to trade, like let's say other assets, and you will be able to do really good. So the same play that, as an example for us, as a weekly trade or an intra-week trade, we played Nikki to the upper side. We played also a short that it was on GER 40. So that's the whole thing. Or GER 30, sorry. Just the ticker, it's going to be different when we are talking about like the CME or the normal one. So the point from here, it's by the end, yeah, you have a system, you can use it on other assets, and if it goes well, then just take the trade, because there will be sometimes that the asset that you really like attached to trading it, maybe she's not going to give you anything, and you shouldn't be really attached to any asset. The point of what exactly I'm talking to you about it for now, the chop could continue for another few days. You need to focus on these small plays and just to make sure that you bank profits. Wherever it goes, like let's say on BTC, I think it goes on alts. So for now, if it's holding in a nice area, there still could be a possibility that you might come lower, and this will be by BTC still dropping one more drop to the downside. It's very possible. There is also another probability that it might happen if BTC is going to come to take the highs and it moves, like let's say to higher, you're going to find also ETH that it's moving to the upper side. So whatever BTC it's going to do, they're going to do the same. Same thing that it goes on Sol. For now, it's fine. If BTC it goes up, you might come and trade these highs one more time from just like a normal range that you do have it here. If BTC still it's going to chop, you might trade a little bit lower levels on Sol before you going to start getting a move to the upper side. That's if BTC, by the way, it gave us this move to the upper side from a sweep lower or just from breaking above 111,900. So you need to align things, like let's say accordingly when it's coming to altcoins. It is choppy for crypto. That's absolutely normal. After a major drop, you really don't want like let's just like to start speculating on what exactly happened or what could happen or nothing. It's just to stay neutral, focus on your trades, and just to try to get the best out of it. That's the whole thing that you really need to focus on it. My advice to you, and it will always be this advice that I will never change it. When you trade your month with a monthly plan and the weekly plan, and also you can reach a point that you do have a daily plan. But I would say when you just like adapt in a way that you are trading on a monthly basis and on a weekly basis, you will reach that point that you will be banking profits all the time, and it's going to reduce the risk that you are leaving it on the table. Because anyone that he longed from lower levels, they got wiped out. The point from here, focus on making or like getting a small piece of the cake and not the whole cake. Forget about your dreams about having a 1 to 50 risk to reward trade. Focus on catching 1 to 3, 1 to 4 in a continuous way. And then after a while, once you nail like really the way how exactly you're trading, and if you like, I would say get into a strategy that it's going to allow you to trade every week, or it's going to allow you to trade every single 3 or to 4 days on different assets, because it's going to be the same strategy, but you are using it just on different assets. You will be able to compound, and you will see that you are growing your wallet in a very responsible way. And yes, your risk, it's not going to exceed 1.5 or 2% maximum per trade. Stop living these kind of dreams that usually you see it, by the way, in the crypto market. I've been talking about this for more than 2 years, since I started just posting for you, like let's say on X, and I started guiding you with this. Just stop it. It's not really worth it. Me personally today, if you're gonna tell me that, do you expect BTC to go lower? I'm not expecting anything. I'm just like seeing what exactly the price is giving me for now. Are lower levels on the table? Yes, they are on the table. I will welcome them. Are we at that stage? No, we're not. So I'm not going to talk about them now. When we're going to start reaching a point that we are at that stage, then fine. We're going to see how exactly we deal with it. What exactly it's going to put it in that stage? Well, if we will come and we will just start lagging at the 106, 107 region, we're not seeing like, let's say, a decent price action, then we might also go lower. If started breaking above from here, then I expect this to come into a play. And tomorrow and next week is a new play, a new plan, and we will see how exactly we deal with things. So I'm not going to focus really on the high time frame that much. I am in a short from higher levels. I'm still looking for the longs and willing to flip at any stage. But for this kind of a price action, two things that I do have it. I'm not really able to ignore the wick till a new week it's gonna start. This doesn't mean that we can't long, but I'm not flipping, that, oh, things are looking good. This is just a range bound, and bottom of the range, top of the range. It's valid. But for me, in order to stay protected, for me, I'm looking for this to be a downtrend, willing to flip at any stage that we start showing, like, let's say, some kind of a major strength on the chart. And if I'm talking about a downtrend, yeah, still you might go all the way up and still come back later on lower levels, or you might go like rip all the way to 1118, 1119, or whatever it is, and then after that to go lower. It's possible. But that's the whole thing of how exactly I'm playing it. We'll see how things it's gonna move in the coming few days and few weeks. I wanted just to update you on this, and I hope this update is gonna come to you in the right time. That's the way how I see things for today. Tomorrow is a Friday, and you know my rules for a Friday. I really take it easy when it's coming, like, let's say, to Friday. We just, like, monitor the price, start planning for the next week, and take it from there. Stay safe. Don't put too much, like, really size into your trades for now. Still, things, I would say, didn't give us a full reset on what could be the next from here. So just keep it light for now. Wish you all the best. Stay safe and have an amazing trading day. Cheers.